How a random stranger in a coffee shop saved my life. I'm 28, living in a crappy apartment in Seattle, working a dead-end job as a barista that barely pays the rent. My life was a total mess. I'd just gone through a brutal breakup with my girlfriend of 5 years. She cheated, left me for some tech bro with a Tesla. On top of that, my dad had passed away from COVID complications a few months earlier, and I was spiraling. Drinking too much, scrolling endlessly through social media, questioning everything. Why me? Why does everything suck? One rainy Tuesday morning, I'm at work, hungover as hell, spilling lattes and snapping at customers. This older guy comes in, mid-60s, salt and pepper hair, wearing a worn-out flannel and carrying a Bible under his arm. He orders a black coffee, no frills, and sits in the corner. I notice him because he's just peaceful. Like, the world is chaos outside, but he's reading quietly, smiling to himself. Shift ends, and I'm about to head home to my empty apartment when he waves me over. "Son," he says, "you look like you've got the weight of the world on your shoulders. Mind if I pray for you?" I'm like, "What? Pray?" I'm not into that stuff. But I'm polite, so I shrug and say sure. He puts a hand on my shoulder. Social distancing be damned, I guess. And starts talking to God like he's an old friend. Not some fancy prayer. Just simple words about lifting burdens, finding hope in Jesus, that kind of thing. At first I'm awkward, shifting on my feet. But then something hits me. He mentions how Jesus carried the ultimate weight on the cross. How faith isn't about being perfect, but about trusting that there's a plan even in the pain. Tears start welling up. Me, the tough guy who never cries. I don't know why, but it felt real. Like someone finally saw through my BS. We talk for an hour. He shares his story. Lost his wife to cancer, almost gave up, but turned to Jesus and found purpose in helping others. Hands me a pocket Bible and says, "Just read John chapter 3 when you get home. No pressure." I take it, mumble thanks, and leave. That night, alone in my room, I crack it open. "For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life." Boom. It clicks. All my anger, my why me crap, it wasn't about me being cursed. It was about choosing to believe there's more. I prayed for the first time ever, messy and raw. "Jesus, if you're real, help me out of this hole." Fast forward. I started going to a local church he recommended. Not the fire and brimstone kind, but one focused on community and grace. Made friends, quit drinking, even landed a better job in graphic design. Something I actually love. My faith in Jesus isn't perfect. I still doubt sometimes, especially on bad days. But it's like an anchor now. When life throws curveballs, I remember that stranger and how one act of kindness pointed me to something bigger. If you're reading this and you're in a dark place, give it a shot. Faith in Jesus changed everything for me, not magically, but steadily,